Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some more Marvel Heroes Omega action. If you want to get more updates about this, be sure to subscribe, all that good stuff. We're talking crypto once again. We've got the first official release of the Marvel Heroes server emulator. It's now out. All the latest features, including new experimental dynamic spawner implementation, a new setup Sorcerer Supreme tool that is hopefully going to make the setup process smoother, web assets for the in-game store, and a news window. But ladies and gentlemen, here's a better look at it. So we've got client server network protocol implementation. They've got basic multiplayer functionality, handling multiple clients, remote connections, and a chat. Implementations of the proprietary static game data management system used by the game. Fully featured implementation of dynamic random area generator. You can spawn entities like NPCs, enemies, interactable objects across the entire game. You can choose whatever hero and costume you want. Rudimentary implementation of heroes' powers. An account system with simple web API for registering new accounts. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I do recommend to actually look at this. It will be in the description because there's a lot of more fancy hurdy-wordy dirty things, but we've got a couple of images here actually in-game. Welcome to Marvel Heroes Server EMU 0.10. We're very excited to share with you the first official release of this project. There's still a mountain of work to do, but even what has been achieved so far was believed by many players to be impossible. In this panel, you'll find an overview of what you can check out in this version of MH Server EMU. User navigation, buttons in the bottom right corner to browse, and and all that stuff. You can see here you got the you got the store, you got the heroes, you got the costumes, you got the items. It looks very sweet, and here's like a look. You got Sentinels, you got some hand ninjas, you got Captain America there just chilling. You got the moves at the bottom and everything else. Ladies and gentlemen, you can play this game. All right, it might not be the same exact way as you used to be able to play it back in the day, but they're working on it. You can play this video game. All right. You can see there Rhino as well, getting ready to scrap with Captain America, so you can do all your iconic fights in the Marvel Heroes Omega server emulator. You can see here 0.10 release. This month we've reached an important milestone, our first official binary release, version 0.10, wait. Never mind, shut up. It represents the progress we were able to achieve in the first 8 months of this project, including all the work on the game database, properties, and region generation we've been talking about in these reports. In addition to that, we have implemented enough fundamental systems to remove the last remaining hard-coded data packets, which allows us to fully control the data that is serialized to the client and no longer be bound to a specific version of the game. Alright, and you can see features. You can play as any hero and use most of their powers. You can change your costume by buying it in the in-game store. Obviously, you don't actually buy it, right? You just click buy and it will come up. There's no, like, putting your credit card in and all that stuff. Currently, there's no character progression, only costume selections and action bar powers are saved between sessions. You can explore the entire game and all regions are randomly generated. Regions refresh periodically as long as there are no players in them. You can encounter enemies and deal damage to them, but most combat mechanics are not yet implemented. You cannot see other players in-game, however, you can chat with them as long as you're all connected to the same server. Alright, and it's Steam Deck verified. That's right. You can play Marvel Heroes Omega on a Steam Deck. How cool is that? But if you want to read more, check the description. It's got all the goodies in there. Massive shout out to Crypto for being an absolute boss during this entire experience. Obviously, I've spoken to him in the past, and I'm really proud of him. To be honest, it's really cool. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check it out. See ya.